to stream from the balcony. I didn't have time to stream before, and I was also busy. And also we had like neighbors here, so they have a little child, and I was afraid like to wake him up. And the same about my wife was sleeping very early, and their kid were sleeping also very early. But today our neighbors left, and I can start streaming like this. At least, hello, the one who joined. So the balcony where we live, in the sharing room, and I finally have the opportunity to stream a little bit. I don't know if the sound is good or not, because they have like here a noisy sound of the air conditioner. They have a lot of machines here, so a lot of ventilation. I don't know if you hear that sound or not. I hope you don't hear it. So, welcome to the stream. Let me know if you hear me very well. I have a lot to talk about because I didn't stream for a long time, and I have a lot of news, a lot of things I can share, a lot of answer I can, a lot of question I can answer, maybe loud and clear. Thank you, Terry, and welcome to the stream. So I'm more relaxed, not like before when I was like new to Dubai. Like I didn't shave, but that's because I am very tired. But generally I feel well. I mean, because I was sick also, like I had cold about, I don't know, all this time that I didn't stream. And now the cold moved to my wife, and she's now sick and tired. So we are preparing to leave Dubai, because it was like a very hard decision, because I know that there are a lot of opportunities here, and there's a possibility to find a good work, and there are people from all around the world here, and I like a lot of things about Dubai, in fact, because I never visited it before, and I was like just hearing about it just that's a cool place. But when I visited it, it's like, I don't know, for me it was like something magical. But in the end, such expensive place needs a lot of money, and not only this, the weather as well. Oh, more people are leaving Russia. Yeah. And then now they are like telling about the mobilization that's ended, but I don't think so. That could be just a trap. And I met one guy here from Algeria as well, and he also get the Russian citizenship and get married to Russian. And he asked me if he can, I don't know, go back, and he told me that the mobilization ended and everything is okay. So I told him that I don't think so, that it ended. Poor people who get some opportunity, I don't know, and go back. Maybe one day I will have to come back, but I don't know now. Now, what do you think, guys? Hello, everyone. 10 people are watching. Welcome. Do you think the mobilization ended or not? I'm now more relaxed to talk a little bit about politics. Maybe that will move my channel somewhere. Because going back is a risky mobilization will not be over. Yeah. I mean, I don't talk a lot about politics, and after when we get out from Russia and through the borders and we get 50,000 views and everything, I thought every single video will be like doing well, like most of YouTubers who talk about Russia. But for some reason, my YouTube channel is, I don't know, it's always not making that good. That's why I may have to start to talk about politics a little bit. Not a lot, not so deep, because I like to share my life more, and I am not that deep in politics, because politics make us like worry a lot and think about maybe negative things, and it's good to not be that deep in it. For example, my wife, when we just went here to Dubai, she started to watch a lot of politics, and in the end, like, yeah, it's clear. It's hard even to trust sometimes your brother. In some cases in life, even your friends, you can expect anything from them. So how to trust people who are like, so far from you? It's hard, of course. That's why, I mean, a lot of people now are learning about cryptocurrency and stuff like this, because they are kind of a little bit more decentralized, something like that. And I don't know, maybe in the future we will have like most of our money will be in crypto. I mean, maybe it will be like some centralized crypto, because they all are already talking about that. Like I heard about the digital ruble. They are, I think, preparing for it. So there will be no cash, and it will be like only the digital ruble that counts. And in all other countries, I heard about, I don't know, digital dollar. I don't know. I'm not following other countries, but when I was in Russia, I heard they were talking about the digital ruble. So in the future, maybe 10, 20 years in the future, maybe we will not see any cash. Most of us now are using cards, like online, buying online. So maybe in the future, like everything is prepared to remove the cash. But the cash is sometimes saving. Because, for example, when we come here in Russia and when we were in Georgia, we didn't have the access to our Russian banks, and the only way to survive was like to use cash. So we exchanged all the dollar we have, like our saving, to the lari, the Georgian lari. And then when we left Georgia, also we right in the airport, we exchanged all that lari left to dollar. And here again, also we exchanged dollar to dirham. So that's what we were using. We didn't have any other money, only cash. The same about Russia also, when we were like, for example, using the application called the Yandex Taxi, and when I was using it, like I used it a few times with my credit card, and so that sometimes they take the money without even asking. But with cash, you are like kind of, hello, what's up S, what's up G, Michael Morris. I didn't understand that what's up G. I thought it's like, I don't know, George. I'm not George. But what's up S, it's more like about me. Hello, Boxcar. Nice to see the same people here. Yeah, I don't know what's up G. Maybe what's up B, buddy. Something like that. Hello, NG. Nice to see you, NG, here, because you are like, I don't know, very good in real estate. And I hope to learn from you. I hope to be in touch with you. Because really, when you talked, like when I did the stream with Alex, the guy who is working with me, you asked the good questions. You made him like to give a lot of information about real estate. It's just a slang. Cool. What's up, G? I like to learn slang. It's nice. I don't know a lot about slang. I know, for example, in English, like, we're gonna do, it's slang also. We're gonna do, what's up? Yeah, we are leaving. So, I don't know, it was a hard decision, because I know there are a lot of opportunities here, but yeah, thank you, Boxcar, for watching the video about ski. I know that there are a lot of opportunities here, and we may go to Turkey. See ya, good slang. So, what I was talking about. So I know that there are a lot of opportunities here, and I'm sure that if someone like I don't know, working hard for years here, he or she can make a lot of, like, I don't know, income. Good. Bogdanchi, my son is taking pictures of me, like paparazzi. I know that it has a good future here. I mean, in case someone want to make only business, but it needs like already like the money to invest. Hard to get work visa in Turkey. I don't know about the work visa, but in Turkey they can kind of give the residence or something like that when you book, or you like have a contract of leaving for 6 months. So we are hoping for that. So maybe the first day, the first month, because I think only 1 month, or I didn't understand. I saw like different information, like In one source they write that Russians like can leave 60 days without visa, and in other source I found that they can leave 30 days without a visa. I don't know what's the correct, but we will leave those days and we will do our best to have a contract of leaving of 6 months. So I will need to save a lot of money to have such contracts. He struggled to find an apartment. Yeah, sanctioned Ivan. I saw him making a lot of videos, and Turkey bound to be cheaper. Yeah, Turkey should be like cheaper than Dubai for sure. I don't know why he didn't find, but maybe I'm watching one guy. He said that it's easy to find like such places in little towns, towns, not in big cities. But in big cities, kind of, I don't know, it's hard. Maybe because a lot of people, but maybe in little cities, and we don't mind to live in little city. I mean, people, if they want to rent, for money they will rent. Yeah, we do what's best for us. Countryside. Food option looks great here. Where you mean? Countryside. It's a slang. You need to go to smaller city for it to be affordable. They are being picky about living. Oh, picky. Whew. And I I was looking today at the countries where like cheaper to live in. So one of them was like Vietnam, like the cheapest one. One of them was Malaysia, but in Malaysia they ask for $500 at least in the bank account for each of us. In Thailand is also cheap, but they ask $800 for each person. Maybe I didn't see a lot of options really. About Mexico, I liked Mexico, but there in Mexico the ticket we can't afford to buy the ticket. Oh, Konstantin, I don't know, Uzbekistan. I have always to talk with my wife about that. I know what are their rules, what are their prices there. Yeah, I learned about them all. I just wrote in Google like the cheapest countries to live in, and it gave me a list of those countries, and I was checking one by one. Like Bulgaria is like impossible to get like a visa there. It's Schengen visa. I mean, we can't like just go in Bulgaria and with the passport and live there like usually we do like in other countries. So, and a lot of like Poland also, it's not that expensive. Chess, but they don't allow Russians there. Yeah, Turkey looks nice, but I don't know. I don't care now how the country looks like. The most important that will be accepted, and it will be easier to get the visa, etc. I don't care. I am ready to live in, I don't know, in any country. Closer to tourism by the ocean for job opportunities. Yeah, but the thing that's closer to ocean, I don't know. I considered even like South Africa, but for now. Hello, Leo. don't know. It's hard to choose. I don't know. It's to choose. We have like to just stay. Only today was off day for me. I was working every single day, even Sunday, like in that real estate. And my goal was not to earn money, but to learn about the real estate. And I'm thinking like maybe I will find a work in real estate in Turkey, or who knows. Georgia. Georgia also it's good, but I don't know. Yeah, Georgia gives 1 year. Yeah, I'm thinking if we will not make it in Turkey, we'll go to Georgia because that's the only option we have, really. I don't know about Uzbekistan. In Georgia, I don't know. For me, it's like I don't know the language. I don't understand it. I have to learn like completely new language. But it's good. Like I know people there. Some people understand Russian, and it looks like Russia. And but I don't know, really. I love Mexico. That's about how it's going to work for you. Mexico it gives 6 months. So during the 6 months of free visa, like just we go to the with the passport and they give visa for 6 months. And I don't know. I know that there are a lot of opportunities there. I mean, I just know some people there. USA. To go to USA, I have to have a visa, to have a like green card, etc. I just can't go like a Russian. Go, hello, I'm here. So they will tell me, go away, without a visa. I don't know. I have to look to. I don't. We don't have time to prepare for the visa, etc. The problem is getting. There's one big population in Michigan. I'm not sure right now that I don't know. Not so about the population. If you mean the population by community, so I don't know. Even here, like we are not that close to the communities. We are kind of like living by our own. There is like a community, a Russian community here, big one in Marina called like, but there it's really expensive to live. We didn't have a chance to meet them and to talk to them. Yeah, in Thailand for sure there are Russians. I know a good American like friend. His name is Dan. He's living in Thailand for a long time, and it's very cheap there. It's very easy to live. It's I don't know. He's like using cryptocurrency. He's trading and he's working online. But I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to work to find a good work there. I don't know. But I like it because it's cheap there to live. Like for $200, you can live for a month in a very good place. Yeah, it's not easy, Leo, but I am not giving up. I am made of steel. Yeah, I like Georgia. Georgia is beautiful. It's really beautiful, and like the place there, and they give 1 year, like 1 year of I don't know. But we thought a lot, so we have our reasons maybe to not go there because we never know. We want to live in more welcoming people, in a more welcoming country to Russians. So our kid will not face any like discrimination or something in the future. See, because if we were alone, it's like I don't know, it's okay, but we think about our kid a lot. Yeah, Nikki is in Thailand because I mean maybe he has enough money to because you have to have like $800 in your bank account to prove that you will not be homeless there. And they give visa for Russians. I don't know for 60 days or 30 days or something like that. I don't remember. But Thailand is cheap as well. But I don't know. Sorry, it's so hard. Yeah, it's hard. Universities. It's not about now liking or here in 1 year. A lot of things could be solved. I mean, it's possible to find a work. It's possible to I don't know, to do a lot of things. Oh, finally, thank you for the support. I'm not seeing the chat, but I see the Ayed here, not ruble. Finally, it's like it's considered that I'm not in Russia by YouTube, because before it was showing me only rubles. Thank you, Leo. I know, Leo, you have to contact me. We have to be in touch in case. I know, but I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, I need to talk to people. I need to be in touch with people, because sometimes only in the stream, and a lot of people are like commenting. I don't know. I forget who is who, and it's hard to remember. So please, like Leo, contact us. Give us some contacts of you, so we'll be in touch by email or any way. Books around the cities. There are a lot of, but I where they need really someone who speaks Arabic and speaks Russian very well, and I am ready to work in such work and to have like papers for that. We have an extra room. Thank you, Leo, very much. Thank you. It's nice from you. Yeah, thank you, Boxcar. Yeah, it's I drink coffee all the day. Maybe twice or three. I try to not drink a lot of coffee, but when I wake up, I am really addicted to coffee. I think coffee is kind of a drug, really. Chicken is pretty affordable and very expensive. Yeah, I also wish to live in US like for at least some time, because I don't know. I watch, as I told you, a lot of American movies, and I don't like that much other kind of movies. Like a lot of American, I watch sometimes like British, Finnish, Finnish, or from Finland, and German, like Spanish, French. Sometimes, yeah, very rarely Russians. But American movies are like making me crazy. Algeria, no. Oh my God. I lived in Algeria 12 years, and I ran from Algeria. And even my father is not too quick to be. He's considering me a bad guy because I get married to Russian, despite he was married to Russian. Oh my God. Algeria. And a lot of people like told me to come back to Algeria. I don't know. I don't sometimes want to say anything about any country, but not live in. What kind of family I have in Algeria? The family that were calling me the son of Russian. So by like making fun of that. Not. I have only sisters there. Only my mother. And even in Algeria, most of people like they don't have a lot of. It's hard to find a work. Even the salaries aren't that big. I was working in the capital of Algeria itself. So despite all the things, traditions, and things that, and the other reasons that I left, I like finished my study and worked in a good company, and they were paying like the good salary in the capital $180 per month. That was the salary. And I had to work for about 6 months to gather the money to go to Russia. So imagine like working for 6 months in very difficult situation, like far from home. They were sending me to different areas, sleeping in like very dirty places, and I don't know, it was like hell. But I worked 6 months to gather the money and to go to Russia. Together, like those $1,000 or $200 was like the ticket or something like that. I don't remember, because I had like to use the money also to translate documents, to go to do a lot of things to get ready, and to take with me some money also to Russia. So only if someone has a business there. Sorry, I don't see the chats. So YouTube, instead to show me the chat, it shows me always. Top chats. Let me see the chat. What the hell? Okay, finally. Okay, I'm missing a lot here. Okay, very beautiful state. About 2 years ago.
Почему ты играешь без телефона? Почему без телефона играешь?
Без очков?
Без очков.
Okay. Don't have to leave with your dad. A lot of living places there. Yeah, I don't have to live with my dad, but I mean, the work is hard to get there, and to have good income or good work. Ah, you have been in Annaba before. Cool. I never visited Annaba. Yes. So I visited like the capital, one place called Kasantina, another place called Doya, Mascara, Oran, and that's it. And some like Mestaganem, something like that. Just a few of them. So Boxcar and Terial talking about Arabic and Muslim people. Cool. You know about Aid? What city? We are not thinking about the city yet. I mean, we are looking what's the best option there. To have like a playground for the kid, to have like, I know, more Russians to talk to. I have no idea. I never been in Turkey. How? Can I send Leo? You can find my email in the description. Also, always in each description of the video, I put my email. I was putting the Russian email, and everybody said don't put the Russian email, and I started putting the Gmail. Yeah. Many Russians in Turkey now. Yeah. I know. But what, I don't know, what are the options? I don't know. We are like criminals who are like not welcome anywhere. Oh my God. Without doing anything, just for growing the child, and for, I don't know, for being against the bad thing that's happening in Russia. For supporting, like, I don't know, people who supposed to be supported. In fact, we should be like more than welcome in each country. Like we should be like, I don't know, they should like, I don't know, pay us to come to country, like to leave Russia. They don't know, to close the doors to us. I want to swear, but what not swearing? What's the word in Russian? She's not reading. I want to say bad words. Yeah, I am learning. We are learning all about that in the web. Of course, we are not criminals. We are like simple people, simple parents who want to live a peaceful life, who want to grow up the child to help him, to learn languages, to meet people, to see the world, to I don't know, to be useful to others. It's not like fair to such people. Not only me, all people who left Russia and they are in such situation. They are thinking where to go. Everything is closed for them. My whole neighborhood is compared. And you see, like, why I don't talk about politics. Because if I will start talking, I will never stop. Asylum. I don't know. Asylum. We want to leave it the like the last option when we will have like nothing. Like we will be homeless, nothing to eat, nothing to nowhere to live. So that will be for asylum. But why we need to do asylum if we kind of, I don't know, educated people, know a lot of languages? So why I need to work like in a supermarket or something like that? I know I will just I have only one life to live, and I am almost 40 years old. So I will go start from the scratch, from working in the supermarket, while I can use and improve my skills. Because the more I don't use my skills, and I wasn't using them in Russia, I wasn't using my skills for years. Because despite being like knowing all the languages and the Arabic and the Russian and the English and the French, I didn't. It was useful for me in Russia. Well, that's why you see me like talking about cryptocurrency, writing articles, earning there and here, like few dollars and something like that. And that's why you see like my wife, who, like in the beginning when I get married to her, she said that she really was working the first days, like first year or two. Only she was working because I couldn't find the work in Russia, despite knowing languages. So I like missed the opportunity to improve my skills, missed the opportunity to have like a good specialty. So why I have to keep missing, and maybe I will be dead in 40 years old, like a heart attack and goodbye. So when we will be dead in the supermarket, that was like asylum, like I will get the asylum. Okay, I will go to work in supermarket or like to clean or what they propose there. But in the end, what I will leave for nothing, and what I will leave for my child? Nothing. Yeah, in Canada I know French, and I will be happy to improve my French and to I don't know, to profit from that. And I know a lot of people in Canada from Algeria. They are living a great life in Canada. I am sorry if I am looking like very nervous or something like that. I'm not nervous at you or at someone who is like telling the idea. I am nervous at the situation. I am nervous at the, I don't know, the system, how it's work. We have to be fine. Yeah, I I find I can work online and I can make money online, but I'm here in Dubai. I was looking for a job to have the visa, to work visa, to live longer. It's like the work visa that they give is like for 2 years. Yeah, test. I know it's for sure a test, and I hope I will not, I don't know, fail it. I don't know, because I had the choice also in Dubai to be completely worried about money, or to care about my family and do what is better for them. So if I mean I can, for example, stay in Dubai and I don't know, work and keep trying and keep I don't know, but my wife and child will always stay home, and it's hard for them, and it's hot, very hot outside, and uh, I can't like be like, I don't know, the bad guy that he thinks only about money and to another country and they never leave without me. I can't. I can't leave them. For sure, we have a special purpose in this universe. I also believe in that. Boxcar, it's a great thing you said. What is this? Yeah, I always think about this. This test, I'm thinking like, so I was tested all to choose the money or to choose the family and to choose to be a good guy, or choose the money, because you can make like money with many different I don't know, ways. And I always choose the good way. I mean, it's hard like for people who want like to work with fair work, and to like to be fair, to be good with people, and to make money at the same time, because money sometimes, like, I don't know, demand things that are not that good. Online work, but will they give visas? Yeah, online work is good, but who will give visa for that? Canada will take 500 immigrants. It's good. I don't know if I will type like this is what I do usually. Thank you, Leo, for sending email. I write the country. Next to this, I write visa for Russians, and they give in the websites, they give like the options, like if the country is giving visa to Russians or not. So that's what I do usually. And if I just, any one of you now write Canada visa for Russians, you will see that I mean, we can't like enter with the Russian passport and go directly to Canada. We have to have the visa. To have the visa, it needs time. It needs like a document together, and then send them and wait for to be accepted, etc. You have to have maybe some money in your bank account. You have to have I don't know, invitation for work. How they can give residency without work there? Based on income. Yes, I know. Like investment or something like that. Usually, yes, those countries, they ask for investment. You kind of invest in them and get the visa directly, but they ask a lot of money, like thousands of dollars. Like I don't know. For example, I don't know about other countries, but for example, Dubai, I know like 200,000 if it will be invested. So they will give like kind of visa for 3 years or something like that. If $5.5 million will be invested, they will give a visa of 10 years. They call it golden visa that you can use for your whole family. And wait a moment, my kid. Малыш, пожалуйста, не давай ему залезать сюда. Maybe you mean that, Angie? To invest and get the visa or documents, or to buy real estate sometimes. I don't know. In Russia also they have like kind of such no, we don't listen to them, we work. And when you are in the world, you are employed, not need to work in that country. I work online from anywhere. Right, you are employed and not need to work in that country. I don't get it. Okay, I don't invest in them. I work remotely online from anywhere in the world. I'm probably not need to work in that country. I didn't get it. Maybe my wife will get it.
Huh? You showing me?
No, I'm not sure. No, I just want you to explain me the.
Explain what?
So I've been told like I have to not.
Не надо, Катюша, не балуйся. Когда балуются люди, они повреждаются часто.
Баданчик, пожалуйста, послушай.
Будь разумным. Если играешься, играйся разумно.
Okay, I will turn on this. So I'm filming that. I'm not filming.
Why so much of
This.
smoke smell? Ugh. Do you... What are you asking me? I don't know. You don't invest
You need
in
to
them.
online in the world.
Okay, I don't know. I don't understand what you're asking me. It's all out of context. I don't understand.
Okay, anyway. It's hard. My wife is, I don't know,
What?
is getting cold.
I,
You have cold and you don't think well.
I think well, but you showed me something out of context. I don't understand.
Okay.
Can you tell me the specific thing you want to ask?
Maybe.
Tell me what you're saying. Just show me something.
Okay. Again. We were talking about finding work in other country to have. And Angie said that you can work remotely online from anywhere. You are employed, not need to work in that country, like to have a visa. What?
But, for example, I teach my Korean online, and I can apply for a work visa, proving that I teach Korean online. Really, like that? Or should I be employed officially into some company? Because I'm not. I don't want to be.
I don't understand that.
Do you feel the smell?
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. This stabilizer, when it moves a lot, yeah, it can.
Не видел очки батончика?
Нет, не видел. Sorry for showing that place. My stabilizer is hot and it needs to cool down. So I will hold the phone like this. By a company. Employed remotely by a company. Yeah, and they give visa, you mean, for that? If they give visa for that, it's good. Anyway, we will check for that in Turkey. Okay, NG, and also I think we can check. We always check in Indeed. I mean, can they give a visa, for example, in other country if you are not working remotely? But what I want to say, if you are working remotely, but you are not in that country. This is interesting. Let me turn on the stabilizer. It's more brainstorming, but maybe Pimsleur language teaching. We already teach languages. I mean, my wife teaches Korean online, but she has only students from one website, Russian website. So, and she teaches them a long time. Like, she has a few clients. I don't want to because we are independent. Yeah, we are kind of still independent now, but hello, Janet from California. We are still independent now, and we are not like. Yeah, it's better. I mean, that's why we don't want this to be refugees. To more clients. Yeah, she's like trying to expand that. We just need to settle somewhere. Even me here, I like with the application where they were like selling and renting houses, I put there like myself like a tutor, and a Russian tutor for Russian language. And one guy like contacted me, but he didn't want to learn. And another guy here, Indian, wanted to learn Arabic. I also told him. He was busy also, and I was busy with this real estate, etc. I mean, I can teach as well because I have. Thank you, Janet, for the support. Nice sticker. I have a YouTube channel where I was teaching Arabic. Also, with more than 2,000 followers, subscribers. I mean. And I was teaching Arabic to Russians. And I have a lot of lessons, and I have my way to teach languages. I mean, I am kind of experienced in languages. Okay, sorry, I will turn on my stabilizer. Stabilizer. When someone is talking about some issue, it doesn't matter how to talk.
Just don't be offended.
Okay. Now it seems okay. So I will not turn that way. My wife doesn't want to be seen. So teaching the languages for me it's okay.
But you are more ambitious than that. You need some people just teaching you.
What?
You are more ambitious than that. You need some bigger thing than
My wife said that I'm more ambitious than that. I need something bigger than teaching.
But you want to achieve.
Yeah, of course I have a lot of ambitions. I'm thinking to try with the real estate in Turkey and see if that will work. Because in Turkey, they have for sure real estate, and I already had like some trainings here, some experience, some videos I made. maybe I will be like professional agent in the future. Who knows? Because all the languages I know, all the experience I have, and knowing that it's possible to make money with real estate, maybe, who knows? I will just apply. Maybe I will find a good real estate company in Turkey, and I will link them somehow with this real estate that I am still in touch with, because I didn't just leave the. I'm not just leaving the country and kind of I don't know, having like some trouble in the work or in the here in the real estate, and I still have a good relationship with them, and all the team who are working together, and the director himself, and I think even from other country I can work with him. Why not? We are in touch, and from time to time maybe he. Of course, I will not be in trainings because they have a lot of trainings here. But from time to time, I don't know, they will send information. They will provide me with anything I need. And I think, who knows, maybe I will be able to start selling. Because if I will start selling, I will not need any salary, just commissions, and that's it. And in the future, if I will have a lot of money, I will open my own real estate. And if I will open my own real estate and I will have also a lot of money, I will just invest in any country and have the document. I mean, I know a guy, his name is Dollar Vigilante. Dollar Vigilante. He has like a YouTube channel. He's now in other platforms, and he's living in Mexico. So he has like, I don't know, many passports, because he's investing everywhere. Yeah, it's a good idea to reach the Turkish real estate and teach at the same time online. But for that, I need to settle, like to something stable, like to at least to be sure that at least for the next 6 months, I will have like the residence, and I will leave, and I don't know, normal life. I don't know how much we will need for that money to have such contract of half year in Turkey, and I don't know if we will be able to find such person who will make us such a contract, because we will go there anyway. Like we already bought the ticket, so yeah. And in Turkey, there's a lot of there are a lot of tourists, and I'm thinking also to be a guide or something like that, and I will see with touristic companies as well. So, like to be a guide, knowing English, or for French people or Arabic people or Russian even. So it's possible. I don't know. Of course, there are a lot of Russians in Turkey, and there's a big competition. But who knows if not all Russians, by the way, know good English. I mean, so who knows? Real estate license. I don't know how much it will cost. I will be happy to get it. Back in in Russia, I studied just for the visa. I get the bachelor degree in international economics, and the master degree in transportation. And I did that only for the visa. So, I mean, oh my god, this stabilizer will make me crazy. Okay, I will just hold it in my hand. The ambitions. So I was teaching as well in Russia, I was teaching Arabic to Russians. I was teaching Russian to Arabic. I was also repairing computers, but it was like not that profitable. But the best thing I liked in Russia when I was a translator from Russian to Arabic, that was the good thing, because it was easy to work, and in one day you can make make good income, like comparing to other works. But I didn't have a lot of I don't know, orders, or how to say. So I didn't have a lot of clients, so they were calling me like once a month or something like that, because I was living in a little town, not in the big one, not in Moscow, because in Moscow it could be easier for me to find a work or to translate. But in Rostov on Don, the place where I lived, so I didn't have like the opportunity to work a lot. I mean, to have a lot of clients, etc. So in the end, I wanted to move to Moscow. Okay, let me check. The rental business is big in Turkey right now. Yeah, it's good. The rental is big in Turkey. It's nice. About the cost, sometimes they for real estate offices. About the costs. About the costs. It seemed a fair offer to me that you had. It's a property in 10 days to get the job. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 10 days. That wasn't a lot. It was clear that I will not, I don't know, do it, maybe, because a lot of people are trying. 5 informal, that will be 16 formal. Yeah. Yeah, I always look in Indeed. There's an application Indeed. I look in languages that I speak. So I just put the keyword there, Arabic or Russian, and they see the work they propose. I think I will do the same when I will be in Turkey. Luciano. Luciano, it's a company or what? Well, South Korea accepts you. Your wife will get a job there immediately. I don't know. My wife don't like to go to South Korea. I don't know the reason. What is the reason? I don't know. She doesn't like it.
I've already suffered for 5 years now.
And I don't know if South Korea, they have like free visa for Russians or no?
Yeah, for 30 days.
For 30 days, so they have. So it's also an option. But I always hope for the best. I think in Turkey we made it. I don't know. We have never been there. But I have good feeling about Turkey. Amazon in Turkey. Taiwan to work for TMSC for a year. Cool. Yeah, when there is like good specialty or special, I don't know, good specialists. Of course, it's like easier when they get like I don't know, when people are home, like planning for something, like sending all their I don't know their documents, etc. Preparing for things slowly. Of course, they can like make it like very easy. I mean, but when people are in hurry, it could be like a mess. And when people, for example, Sinan, your son, is going like to Taiwan, maybe he's not like Russian with Russian citizenship, or that is like I don't know, closet to all to like not many options. I mean, yeah, and international companies it's good to look at that. But feeling if Turkey feels compartment, then it is more. Yeah, we are going there and we'll see. I mean, I'm not like that worry that much. Just to look at companies. Yeah, maybe it's not the right thing to do to use Indeed. Maybe there are better things to do. Maybe to go there directly to the company and check the websites and they check if they are having vacancies or not. Maybe this is the best way to find the work, because usually I don't do that. I mean, I don't know. I was a freelancer all the time, so I don't have like experience with looking for work. So maybe the best thing is not to apply in Indeed and such websites, but to go to each company and check their websites and check the vacancies they have. Maybe that's the one thing to do. But we never know, like, what kind of vacancy. Maybe before I was looking only for work related to languages. Maybe I have to stop looking for work related to languages. Maybe I can be a good manager. Maybe I can be a good administrator. Maybe this. Yeah, Luciano. Yeah, I mean, like selling is not that easy. It has to be, I don't know, with experience and maybe with some money to promote and something like that. No, they weren't like looking only for friends, but they were like showing us how to find clients, etc. But when someone doesn't have experience and doesn't have a lot of money to promote himself in that way, I mean, if the promotion will be done a good way and I know, because it's legit, everything is legal here, and I mean, it's possible to find someone to buy or to rent, especially to rent. A lot of people are renting because they have also the opportunity to even to like to find little rent, like to earn from little rent, like I don't know, to rent an apartment. So a lot of people are renting. here every day, and it's possible. But for rent, they don't give like that much. And for them, it's not that beneficial. That's why they work with selling or renting big villas, etc. Or they do work with developers. Because the developers, they are in the phase of building. So the phase of building, in the phase of building, when there is a developer, so when like investor buy for cheap, he or she can sell also after that for some benefits. They are not. And introduce yourself. Leave a card. Yeah. It's a nice idea. I will settle and make a card and just distribute it everywhere. It's nice just to go to the company and ask them. Maybe I learned about human resource, so I ask them, who is your human resource? Maybe that's what should be done. 10 days, I will never decide to buy such a big thing within such a short period of time. Yeah. You mean from someone is not experienced, but they are not working for 10 years. I mean, they say like the client is not like buying from me, and it's impossible to buy from me because everything here in Dubai should go through the real estate. Even the developer, they can't like sell from by themselves, by the law. Only the real estate can sell for them. So here, like everything is organized like this. That's why the developer works with a lot of real estate agencies, and the real estate agencies send their workers to Damak, to this developer, and other developers also that are working the same way. And they send their workers to learn to have training. The training about how to sell, and what are the words we need to know, and everything about what they are building. Damak is like big developer. The biggest one is Damak in Dubai, and you can see what they are building. Even they have a lot of big buildings, skyscrapers, or how they call them. Like they own them. Someone to rent, that's just easier. You need to make a name for yourself before selling or work with an experienced partner. Yeah. That's why in Turkey maybe I will find like a big real estate company and join them and learn. Because I had an interview while working in this one, an interview in another real estate, and they kind of propose they don't propose the salary, but they propose to make the visa, and they propose to give a driver for people who knows like Russian, and they also, what else they propose? So they propose to work from 9 to 6, 9 morning to 6 p.m. That was their proposition. And this seems like bigger. Yeah, and maybe to work with more like professional people as well is important. But this guy also is professional. I am working with. He has like about 10 workers, something like that. I mean, in the office itself, and also in the group online, about 30 people or something like that. And they are all from all around the world, from different countries, and they work together. Some of them like I don't know, already working for a few months and already like selling and making good money. I mean, the commission is much higher than the salary. Salary is like, I don't know, let's say the salary he proposed, like 10,000, like about $3,000 a month. But from selling, we can make like from one deal 3,000 or from one deal 5,000. It depends. So this is what I am thinking about, like returning to Russia if things are cooler down there. No, I don't consider that. Maybe my wife like is considering to return in case things get down there. But for me, I hope to get a citizenship in another country, like the third one, or to get in more of countries, more citizenship. So in case in the other country also they will have trouble, so we will have always to move to be more free, more international. Crazy. Time to get experience. Yeah, of course I need time to get experience. But I learn fast. I mean, if I will work more and more, I will learn fast. And I'm always like, I don't know, and I'm not like those people who are afraid to meet other people, to get in touch with them, to communicate. I don't know, like, I always ask people for their contacts and always try to be in touch with them. And I know I'm open to any new relationships. I mean, in terms of like building contacts. It's going to take a long time for things to cool down. Yeah, it may take, I don't know, 10 years or something like that. But you never know. Ah, cool. Yeah, even permanent resident status is good in any country that is, I don't know, living in peace. I mean, Germany. I don't know German. I have never been in Germany. The only thing I know that they do stuff very good. They are very serious. They are very smart, and just that's why like German cars are that good. I don't know, despite not having a car. That's what I heard from people, that German car is the best car. Like in Algeria, I remember one guy, he was saying like the real men have to have a German car and Italian clothes and a Russian wife. At least I have a Russian wife. I'm right. French important. School or for work as well. You mean you went to school in Germany, or? I don't know what problem they are facing, but it seems like a strong country. Germany and French. So you speak French? Cool. I always wanted to be like next to have a French friend or to live in next to, I don't know, French neighbors or something like that, to practice my French, because I forget it a lot. That's what I was talking about before. Like in Russia, I didn't have like the chance to practice. But the cool thing in Russia, we have like Alliance Française. Alliance Française, it's like kind of school that anyone can learn in the French language, and they have like a French director, always changing it, like him, I mean he or her. Sometimes they change the directors. They come from France, and they like make meetings in French, like practice French. They make free movies to watch in the library. Like I remember in Rostov-on-Don they have like a library where they were showing different. They have like different topics. They were showing French movies, like German movies. Sometimes they were showing I don't know, Chinese movies, Korean movies, like a place to learn. And usually l'Alliance Française, this French school, they made that for people, like anyone can join. They are kind of spreading the French culture everywhere, in all around the world. Precise than France. Yeah, Germany, they are precise, like precise people. That's why, I mean, when I was in Algeria, I remember they had like the channel in German there, because usually they use like special tools to have all channels, like French channels. But I was like looking for French channels. I was finding always German channel where they were promoting stuff that are done by Germany, like very good stuff. I don't know. I mean, not only cars, also stuff for home, stuff for, I don't know, anything. They are very creative and nice, useful things to buy. So French people seems having this l'Alliance Française in each country, and they spread the language in all countries. I mean, not only the language, but they spread their culture. I don't know about other countries, but that's what they do. Laissez faire. Laissez faire. It's let do it. Laissez faire. I just don't remember the expression. It seems like kind of expression. Laissez faire. Laissez faire. Easy to do or something like that. Laissez faire, or let's do it. I know that French people are also, they like books. They like to read. They are very cultivé. That means like culture lovers. Yeah. So, I mean, that's it about this video, because recently when I was making a lot of videos related to work, a lot of people, not a lot, maybe, I don't know, maybe 100, maybe 80, maybe, I don't know, unsubscribed. Little interference, doing more what you want. Yeah, so when I start making more videos about the work, I felt that I'm losing subscribers. But I mean, the channel was meant in the beginning, of course, to show the Russian culture, to show everything about Russia, and then I turned it like about me, my family, and I thought, why I don't make it for work as well? I mean, it's it's hard to work or to be in such situation and organize everything. I mean, to make, for example, the personal channel apart, the channel of work apart. Just yeah, I just was showing whatever I wanted to show. I mean, if it's related to work, I will show what's related to work because I was there. I was personally there, so it's also related to me. Or I recorded that by myself, so I'm kind of journalist of myself or something like that. I just show what's around, what's happening, and I like to share things. So who knows? Maybe in the future, my channel will be more successful. Maybe it will be like not half Russian, but something else. When I just created it with like Russian reaction because I was talking with people online, like random people. There are websites like called Chat Roulette. They can kind of you click next, and you can talk with people. So with different people from all around the world. That's what I liked to do because I didn't have the opportunity to travel. So I was recording that, and I had like a few videos. So Russian reaction, that means my reaction to people who are on the web or are in other countries and think about, I don't know, what they think about Russians, what they think about the Russian culture, etc. That's what I was kind of doing, and that's why I called it Russian reaction. And then I turned it into half Russian because I thought, because it was like a lot of negative things going to anything Russian, and that's why I gave people to know that I'm only half Russian. Why you are like blaming me? Something like that. And definitely not easy for you to in this channel demonstration already. The kid, yeah. Of course, with the kid, we are living in a sharing room. I don't have a PC. I used to have a PC in Russia, like with the Turkish reaction. Yeah. I will be just the half Russian guy who is in Turkey, and then that's it. I mean, people always can find something like that they didn't like to, I don't know, to say about it. But I can't. I know that it's impossible to satisfy everybody. So just doing our thing, something that is best for our family and etc. Oh, my friend RG Eckhart, you watched a lot of my streams, and you remember how I was struggling about the job. So I kind of get the job and not getting it. I already told like in the 1 hour and a half. So I will tell you the brief of this streaming that I found a work that is related to real estate, but the only way to earn money from it was to sell or to rent something, and I was new to real estate, and at the same time also I didn't talk about something here. So I had also another type of work where I had to work all the night. In that work, they were like ready to give me some salary, but the salary can't, I mean, even cover the food and the living for my family and me. I mean, it can cover it like almost like it could. But working at the night, I already tried before to not sleep all the night. I tried such jobs, but I understand that I can't. I mean, in the end, like when they already like asked me to prepare documents, etc. So I thought that I will not be able to work every single night till the morning, and in the end, I will come it's impossible also to me with such salary to have like a apartment with 2 rooms, 2 separate rooms, or at least with separate kitchen and separate room. So I will go home and sleep. So because my wife can wake up and my child can wake up, and they can like not let me sleep after all the night. And imagine like in my age sleeping my wife to sleep. You see, it's, I mean, not that easy. I don't know. We have like neighbors here. They went up. Let me. Yeah, we have neighbors here. So we had, I mean, neighbors. So sorry. So they were living here, and here I can just enter from the balcony and stream. And the light here with the light. Where's the light? Oh my god. Oh, oh, this. Okay, let me find the light here. It's crazy. This is how the thing are going. Пожалуйста, Саша, найди мне свет в той комнате и включи его с коридора. Он где-то с коридора включается. Чтобы я выключил в балконе. So I will need to turn on the light in that room because it's turned on. Oh. Да, спасибо. Okay. It's turning on the light from the corridor. And I can stream from here. Thank you, Silvia, for support. It's very nice. So people were living here in another room. I mean, like, this is the sharing room where other people were living. So entered it from the balcony. Maybe I'm not allowed to do so. But oh my god! So there were a Russian couple here with a little kid. They lived here, and we are living in similar sharing room. So this is what, I don't know, people live in Dubai. While everyone thinks that if you are living in Dubai, that means you are rich. Not everyone, I mean, but some people, they think that if you are living in Dubai, you are rich. It's funny. When did they move out? Today. They moved out today. They didn't leave the country, but they moved to another apartment, so another place better than this one. There we have like a hall right in the wall there, and after the hall we have like a guy sleeping in the corridor. So he's not paying that much. In the corridor they have like a little place to sleeping. And that guy, he's kind of, I don't know, student or something like that, or I don't understand, like, or he's maybe looking out for this house. I mean, checking if everything is all right. But so if I will wake him up, so he will I don't know, he may tell the owner that I get to this room. Anyway, that's the only way was for me to stream, to keep the stream on. No, he is not watching me, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he is watching others watching me. No, they don't have like a webcam here. They have camera in the corridor. So they have camera in the corridor, and the guy that is there, like, I don't know if you see, I will show you the whole. It's funny. Thank you, RG at card. This is really a big support. Wow. And so I am here in the balcony. I heard some sound. So there, you can watch a video from a guy. It's called The Dark Side of Dubai. So there is a famous video from a guy where you see he told about himself, like how he worked here, how he lived here in a kind of he worked in the hotel, and his passport was taken or something like that, and they didn't give him the passport, and he struggled a lot, like for months. And then he kind of called the video like I escaped Dubai or something like that. So you can watch that guy. Thanks God, my passport's still with me. I mean, and even in the work that were, I was kind of almost getting started to work. They could ask that from me, but depending on my friend, he said that they will not ask. But anyway, giving away the passport is like, I don't know. Oh, Sylvia, you watched his video. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, RG. We are trying, and in the end, it will work. Yeah. That's why, I mean, yeah, they accepted me, kind of accepted me. So, but I thought maybe when I will sign the contract, they will like ask me for it. Yeah, a lot of some people warned me about that, and I asked my friend, will they take the passport or not? He said no, they will not take it. They take it only if the work is related with kind of with money, like with cashier or someone like taking like a PC or something. But who knows? But because the in the offer they provided to give me kind of laptop, not laptop, of how it's called, iPad, not iPad, planchette in Russian, tablet. So they said that they will give me a kind of tablet to work with. Maybe when they give the tablet, they tell like to assure that you will not lose the tablet. You have to go to give the passport, maybe. And when giving the passport, like to someone, that means that someone can, like, I don't know, ask you always about things to do to get the passport back. Working conditions. World Cup. Yeah, if I was like more free to look for good work, for like legit and sure one in the World Cup, maybe they pay very well. I don't know. I would maybe go there if just for work. But I am not in such a situation to think about that. From immigration workers. The money, there is always a way to send it. I mean, there are many ways now, especially through cryptocurrency or anyway. But maybe you mean they don't let them to send them, they send them directly, or they write a contract and not send them the money. Yeah, we all hope for the best. I even start. I was very worried. I mean, to put the bank account of in AdSense, but I will have to do that in the Russian bank account because so this is what happened. Like the friend that yeah, it's possible. Yeah, they can promise. Yeah, I heard about that as well. So the money, the friend who was here like helped me a little bit, and when I joined here Dubai, so he helped me a little bit, and he borrowed me about $600, like that. And I also trusted him and everything, and he kind of when he get all the money from PayPal, all the money sent by people and by people who supported us when my wife had the birthday, when my child hit his head and was in the hospital. So all that money in PayPal, he kept it for himself. So he was like the only guy I trusted because I didn't have the bank account. And when I told him that he said because the money is not mine, it's the money of my friend, and I need to give it back, etc. So I told him let's give it back step by step, like slowly. No, he didn't give me the money back, and he said I need that to pay my friend back who borrowed the money. Despite before he said you can keep it for 2 months, 3 months, it doesn't matter, and I will we can go maybe he saw me promoting real estate and he thought I am rich, maybe because maybe because of that. He said you don't have you kind of the money that you have is enough for you, extra. And he saw me exchanging some Bitcoin, not one Bitcoin, how much now $20,000, but I had 0.06 Bitcoin that I exchanged to about $1,000, and I was using it to live here, and I was planning to use it to move to another place. And he said you have Bitcoin, you have that, you have this. So he just kept it. And even the first payment of YouTube will go to him. Maybe the 21st of the previous month. So I made it by check, but it's still it will cover the debt. I mean, the PayPal money it covered about the half of debt, and the other one it will cover the other half of debt. So he I don't know, he knows about my situation, but he said since you find a new work, so you can so you will already have a salary and everything okay for you, so I will keep it. I told him keep it, what I can do. I mean, it's his money after all the money his friend. So he kept that. No, it's not my money. I mean, it's my money, but in some kind, it's also his money because he borrowed me money. He gave me before, but he could, I think, maybe wait till I will settle and yeah, if I will fix all my trouble and everything, and he could at least wait till I will have my first salary if he was sure that I will work here. And that's also made me a little bit nervous. I owned him $600 and he get from the PayPal about 300, and he said I will keep it for me for the the money that he gave me. But he, in the first time when he gave me, he told me for 2 months, and then he's changed his mind and he kept everything. When I told him give me, and we will give them. After I waited for maybe the big mistakes because I waited for a big sum to be gathered to not waste that money, to take them all. So anyway, replaced the money you borrowed. Kind of, but I mean, I needed them. I told him, give me, and I will tell you, give you back after when I will settle everything. And so the only money that I hold, it's from Western Union, like direct to me. But that one from PayPal, he kept it for himself. And the one from YouTube that will come, that's already like from there, like about $400. But the other one, I will just put it in the Russian bank and let it be how it will be, because they are paying the Russian people. I mean, it's still now AdSense, if it's related to Russian bank, they are paid, but sometimes they hold it for a long time, and sometimes trouble happen. But I don't know. I can, for example, risk that and make a Russian, because they have like 2 ways to send the money, or by check. They kind of send you a check. You will go to check it out, or to go through a website that's called Rapida. So Rapida is a website, rapida.online. The website you can use, like Russians, they can use to withdraw to their account. And there is another one. It's so they have like 3 types of payment. YouTube, by check, Rapida, and I think right away to the bank account. So the right away to the bank account, it's not working because of the sanctions. The check, I need at least to have a stable address to get it directly. Yeah, but buy me a coffee as well. So the only way now, the best way now, or Western Union, or cryptocurrency, because even for buy me a coffee, I need cards, and the only card I have is the Russian one. So the Turkish one, I don't know what I can get it, but it's possible if I will link the Russian bank account to buy me a coffee. That will be the best option, yeah. And we have to try it. And I will not link it to the friend, to the account of my wife or my account, and then to exchange the Russian money from the Russian card to cryptocurrency. So, and then from cryptocurrency to the local money, or here, or I mean in Turkey. That's how it works. But the best way is to use cryptocurrency directly. So in cryptocurrency, it's possible. It's impossible to get like sanctions or something like that. Yeah, I know Dima, and he do the buy me a coffee. Yeah. Maybe I will have to do the buy me a coffee, and then to solve it after, because a lot of people ask it for PayPal, and that's why I preferred to tell to my Algerian friend who did that. I don't know, who helped me, but after not helped me, I had to ask him for his contacts of PayPal, because I don't know, I trusted him. That I didn't think that he will like hold that money. This is the best way because the one you take 7-8%. Yeah, buy me. Yeah, I need maybe to remove because some people are sending to PayPal. Yeah, I need to remove the link of PayPal from each video. Yeah, I just thought maybe when we will have like he will have enough money to get it to cover the debt. He will give me the other one, but who knows? Who knows what he'll do? How to trust such a guy? Because he was the reason why I am in Dubai. He said that you will have the work very quick when you will come here, but I had to wait almost a month for that work. That was the same work where when I came here to Dubai. So the first thing he said that you have to be here. So I did the interview here. I did a few interviews, and they didn't call me anyway. Only 1 month. After 1 month to be accepted, and in this month I had a big mess. This is the first thing because he invited me and he said, "Oh, there is a lot of work in Dubai." While I know it was very hard to find any work, like only the real estate one. What is work but not work or something like that. But he helped me a lot when I came here. He showed me places. He drive with me a car. He borrowed me money, so he helped me a lot. So I should be thankful to that, of course. That's why I thought that if he helped me, so I need to do my best to give him that many money back. I still own him like maybe less than half, but anyway, like a fair person, I wanted him to get his money back. So even the money that was sent by PayPal, by support, it's not lost. It's like covering the debt, so I will not be in debt anymore. Like I was in Russia. I won't ever take any debt before. Yeah, because the money that he will get from YouTube, it will cover the debt. So from check, I don't know when they will send that check, maybe 1 month, 2 months, and with being AdSense of Russian, my AdSense of Russian guy, I don't know if that is it. So that is it about this situation. That's why I want also we wanted to leave, not only because of it's expensive here, maybe because of this as well, because of other things. It's because the heat, because the cold they have in the buses. I wish they, I know, for them, for their own, business, because the business is working here in Dubai, and I want to keep working in real estate, etc. For their own benefit, if they will fix the problem of the cold in buildings, in buses, because it's really cold. It's not cool with those air conditioners. It's like cold, really cold. Even in the bus stop, for me it's cold. For my wife it's cold. And a lot of people complained about that. Even people who were here, the Russian people who were here, even here in these rooms, we had cold for days. That's why I get sick. My wife gets sick. They had really cold here, place. I don't know what's their problem, but they are used to maybe their organism is very used to very hot weather, and at the same time they are very used to very cold weather. I don't know, but for me, for my wife, from a lot of people who are here, it's really cold in the buses, in the bus stations, while it's very hot in the outside, it's very cold inside. Yeah, I just were I when I was going to the work, I also was always taking with me a jacket. I swear, always to take with me a jacket, and I have this like sickness called sinusitis. It is I don't remember what's the name, like sinusite or something like that. Like, or I have a sickness here in my head, so the cold is bad for me. Ah, you see, the same in India. Yeah, you see, you understand me. So I have a sickness, and my wife was telling me to take a head of sinusitis. Yes, I have that, and yeah, if I will get exposed to cold, I will have like trouble. I had a headache for days, like for 2 months, for 2 weeks previous, when I was working every day and going to the bus and the work was like far from me, but I had to take 1 hour and a half to go to the work, and in one bus I was spending only about 20 minutes, and in the other bus more than 1 hour, and in the other bus it was like hell cold, and I was wearing only the hat of that against the sun. I didn't have like the hat of winter. My wife said you have to have a hat of winter. I looked for that. I couldn't buy it because I don't know, it's not sold here, and I couldn't continue this. I thought even they will give me like, I don't know, millions of dollars to live here, I will not, because my health will like suffer from that. I could maybe, I don't know, resist that for 1 month, but what will happen with me after 2 months, 3 months? I don't think I will get used to that, especially with this sinusitis. It's I know, because I did a lot of things to get rid from this thing, but a lot of medicaments when I was a little boy. I was suffering, like crying. I was in the hospital. I was doing even like some electronic stuff here. Like they were like putting some electronic stuff here to make me heal. They were putting here in the nose also some special things, like very big things here with water to clean inside, but it didn't went. It kept like, after that it didn't help. I even had like the azot, like the azot, like I don't know, azot, how they call it, like a special have your own house and car to control. Yeah, that's the thing. Yes. So if someone has his own house or own car, yeah, that's the thing. So they can control always, but in buses you can't control. I don't know how. It's crazy. I don't know how it's possible. That it wasn't like done. The same what I compared in Algeria, for example. In Algeria, when you ride the taxi, so they also put it very cold, and they live with that. It's okay for them. Maybe they have a different kind of, I don't know, resistance. If they resist the hot, they can resist the cold. But again, it's like it's supposed to be that people who are in hot country, they supposed to be afraid of cold. I don't know. Kill the germs. I don't know. Sometimes when I get, for example, in some buses, not all of them, most of them are that cold, but sometimes when I get in the buses that is warm, not cold, I get so happy, because it's like, I know, it's normal. I said, oh my God, there is normal people here. In buses sometimes, and in some buildings when I get there, and even here in the house where we are living here, they had to call the guy who to fix something. He was fixing it for a week. He was fixing it for a week to make here better weather in these rooms. We were like using, I am live again. Yeah. No, it was temperature. Yeah. Only luxury have a normal temperature. But in some malls, it's okay. I mean, in the malls, it's not that cold. In the malls, sometimes in metro it's cold. Not all of them as well. Not always. But in the buses, it's mostly almost. Anyway, I think if they will fix that, like, it will give like better, I don't know, lifestyle for people here who are working. It's something, maybe I also wonder why people don't complain about that. I mean, if there people were complaining about that, most people who are here, they like it. I have no idea. Sometimes I think that I am like the one who is like, I don't know, crazy and anormal that can't resist such cold, but I really can't. Whew. This is one also of the reasons to leave. It's like, I don't know, I talked about this a long time because it was like inside of me a long time. Maybe even people, if they like such cold and they are hearing me talking about that, they don't understand maybe. I don't know. What the temperature you put usually in your air conditioner in the climate? I know, I like 24, 23, not less than 20. But I saw people putting like 15 degrees. It's cold. Celsius, I don't know what about the other, Fahrenheit or how it's called. Maybe called AC is a status symbol in hot countries. Maybe, but status symbol, it's not, it's hurting. It's hurting. Yeah, 15 degrees is really cold. I mean, like normal when I was when we had like the child when he was born. I was reading about that the child should be in 21 degree. So normal people like more than 20. 25 in Celsius. Yeah, 25 is okay. It's cool. It's not cold. Above 15, it's really crazy. Anyway, you, Sylvia, also seems to be, you was in India, and you understand what I'm talking about. I hope in Turkey they have, they don't have such thing. I don't know, because that was also one of the reasons I couldn't stay here. I mean, that was one of the big reasons. Especially I have this, again I will say it, sinusitis. The funny thing that my name is Senusi and I have this sinusitis. That's also funny. Or sinus infection. So if you are here from Dubai and you kind of hear me talking about this, so you have to understand that in some cases people, they can't afford or they can't live in such cold place. I mean, even in Russia, I didn't have like I had trouble if I was getting out without the hat, but I was used to always to wear the hat, so I was expecting the cold. And in Turkey will be much better, and the food is very okay. It's cool. So when you are ready, like to for the cold, you do everything. For example, in Russia, inside, it's very hot, and you can like even if -20 outside, you can be like in underwear inside because it's like a special temperature made to live there. But if inside it's cold, so we know that it's cold, and we just wear hats, wear jackets, everything, and we are already expecting the cold. So we kind of when we expect the cold, so we kind of prepare for that. But when you go like to the bus, and you don't expect the cold, and it's also like a funny thing to to go from very hot place like the outside and to enter the bus into very cold place. It's I don't know, we have to take a jacket with us instead of using jacket outside. You have to use it inside, and the most people who are there, they sit, they normal, they don't feel, maybe because of the sickness that I have, I don't know. Germany, you are not used to ACs anyway. Yeah. In Russia, in the summer they use them, but they don't put it like 15 degrees. I don't know. 20, 21, 22. Even me, I wasn't using them a lot, and I never slept with the AC. I didn't like to sleep with the AC because if I will sleep with the AC, even if it's 20, oh my god, I will wake up like, I don't know, with a lot of here, like, not able to breathe from my nose, like from, it's hard, I don't know. The only way they said against this sinusitis, I'm looking, sinusitis, the only way they said that to make an operation, and the operation it's very hard. So my grandmother did such operation, she had the same thing, and she lost her smell, so she's not smelling. So it's also it's dangerous operation. It's like inside the head. See, in Arizona during summer and kept it at 28. Ooh, 28. It's cool. Yeah, 28. It's very cool. Imagine if you kept it at 18. Even 18, it's cold. Anyway, people are different, and we may never understand such people. Maybe most of people are like me. They were like just being patient and didn't want to ask for to make it hotter. Usually, for example, in bus, if we use taxis, we ask because they have an application here. Again, if I use sometimes taxis, I also think, oh my god, so people, they will think that I'm using taxi. That means I'm rich. They have an application here where they use the application. When you use the application, the quality, not Uber. With Uber, it's very expensive. But they have another application, local one called Karim, and it's very cheap. Well, not that expensive, I mean, to use the taxi, but we avoid to use the taxi. We do our best to use the bus. Yeah. So even in South California is hot. It seems to be hot. Yeah, I had a friend in California. He was like from I forget the town he lived in, but he was living also in St. Petersburg or Petersburg or something like that. In California, they have also such state or a town. He's from there, and he was in Russia teaching languages. And he said that in California, the weather is like in Algeria, like it's hot. And I didn't expect that because I thought always that America it's in the top, like the North America in the top, it should be always cold. I didn't know about that. Yeah, great. Okay, thank you guys. I will go to sleep to prepare for a new day. We have like only a few days left here. And we just do our best to save what we have and to find in Turkey a place to rent for contract for a long time. Oh, cool. Cool. The plants they were nice in the villas, yes. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, RG Eckhart. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Leo. And everyone who was here. Luciano also, thank you. And see you in my next streams and my next videos. Good night, guys, or good day. Goodbye. Subscribe, like this video, comment, and see you in my next videos and streams. Привет и пока. До свидания.